Good evening and welcome to Bedtime Stories. Happy President's Day. I saw everybody posting, you know, President's Day. Of course, they post, Bush and Clinton and, of course, Barack Obama. Nobody posted anything about Trump. I mean, yeah, that guy. Anyway, I even saw somebody post something saying that President's Day has been postponed until we get a real one. I heard that. Anyway, welcome to Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. Good evening to Barbara Jean and Deron Williams, who are always first in the chat room on Facebook. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And of course, everybody else listening across these airwaves, the various apps that we have, which I'm going to run down quickly. We have an app called Simple Radio. There's also radio.co, radio.net, just a whole bunch of them. All you have to do is put in WOSD radio, and we come up on these various apps, Record Box, Music Box, whatever. Yeah. So, and of course, you can just go to our website, www.wosdradio.com. Coming up at 10 o'clock, we switch over. Well, we're not going anywhere, but we switch over to Biggs Radio Chicago, and we'll be on their website as well. Otherwise, coming up in our last hour, we do a thing we call foreplay. 4 songs by one of your favorite artists or groups, male or female. That's in our last hour here on Bedtime Stories. And throughout the night, it's, who did it best. So you'll be hearing that as well. Right now, we go into who did it best. Here's Stevie and Superwoman on Bedtime Stories. Good evening, everyone. Where is Lady G? I don't know. Lady G, leave her be. Let her be. Let her be, please. Yeah, please don't. That's my buddy, but don't talk her up because, depending on how she is, she'll come out of a bag. So, She will come out of a bag on me. We've been friends for years, but she will, yeah, she will flip in a minute. Once again, I love her dearly, but some nights, yeah, some nights she can be a bit testy, a bit testy. So anyway, um, I guess we might as well talk about the elephant in the room. How was your Valentine's Day? Yeah, mine was yeah, the how can I put it? It was bearable. You know, it was as bad as I thought it was going to be. It wasn't that bad. As long as I kept focused on what I was doing. So yeah. So it all started. What was it? Friday. Friday, I was at Robbins um, nursing home in Robinson, Illinois. Of course, I was there. That was Friday. Me and Sherry Yvette Withers Banks. She did her Whitney thing, and I did my, I guess my Herb Kent thing. I guess you could say that. So that was cool. The next day was with the alderman of the 16th Ward, Stephanie Coleman, and her beautiful mother, who was also the alderman of the 16th Ward, Shirley Coleman, for their senior brunch, which was cool. And then after that, went home, took a nap. And the next stop was Park Forest to see Latanya Hughes at the Nathan Manilow Center in Park Forest. She put on a fantastic show. Then it was back home, and that was it. Up to church the next day. Went to what do they call it? Estate sale. This young lady was selling her deceased husband's wares. I mean, coats, hats, belts, shoes. Now he was a big man, so the only thing that I could come out there with was a few of his hats and caps, some suspenders, which were brand new. I was, as I was walking to her house, I'm like, I hope she has some suspenders. Ooh, I hope this is, and sure enough, it was a whole container full of suspenders. So I'm gonna try to go back and get some more of those. Um, he kept his shoes in great, you know, in great shape. As a matter of fact, I think I saw a shoe stretcher. I might want to go back and get that as well. Most of the ties I'd already gotten earlier. Uh, once again, he was a big guy, so the shirts were kind of big. But there was this one shirt that I had to have, and I know if I put that shirt on, I look like that guy in that video. You know, uh, burning down the house. Yeah, it's a big shirt, but it was a nice shirt. You know, pants couldn't wear those. The waist too wide. So what was I didn't see any sweaters, but I saw some jackets and everything. So uh, I'm hoping that what was it? She had it on Saturday and Sunday. I'm hoping that Sunday is not the last time that I can go over there and get some of his stuff. Really nice. He had very good taste in not only not only clothing but in women. It's you know anyway. I don't think she'll be on my live tonight, and that's Miss Hightower, Sharon Hightower. So yeah, but anyway, that was that Sunday, and then I continued to Paul Richmond's house. Paul Richmond, of course, is the co-writer of the song "Shining Star" by the Manhattans. Together, once we gathered there, the Manhattans came in, and I got a chance to interview them, as well as Wild Style from Crucial Conflict. They have a song coming out called "Put the Guns Down." So I'm looking forward to that. And of course, the interview, I guess, will be on YouTube or something like that. So, so that was it. That was my Sunday. Oh, where did I go? What was this? Lansing? Yeah, Lansing, where it was Sam Chapman. He was the DJ, and Tribble and a couple of other people were performing out there. And then I ended up, if that weren't enough, I ended up at room 43 with my nephew, DJ Emmanuel. And that was it. So that was my weekend. And of course, I spent the rest of the day in the bed. Of course, my son's got my car, so pray for me. So that's it. But otherwise, it was a great weekend, considering, I was by myself. So, but that's the way it goes sometimes, right? That's the way it goes. So it is what it is. Yep. So it is what it is. So, what did you guys do? Yep, I left Mr. Richmond's house and dropped off Brother Kevin Jones, and he bought me a catfish dinner. I was so happy. So that was it. That was it. That's all. There we go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Same song, different artists. Superwoman from Quincy Jones featuring Patty Austin, and Superwoman, the original, done by the genius himself, Mr. Stevie Wonder. It is your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al. I'm not even going to ask who did it better, but Quincy Jones's arrangement is just beautiful. It is just so beautiful. Anyway, once again, we have some bad news to announce. Robert Duvall, for those of you who are fans of The Godfather, he was in the first two, I believe, and possibly the third one. Um, 95 years old. He was also in Apocalypse Now, and he passed away at age 95. My favorite role was him as uh, Tom Hayden in the Godfather movies. You know, when Abe Vigoda asked him, hey, can I get one for old time's sake? And he said, no can do, Sal. It's like, take him away. They kill fish. I don't like that. Anyway, it's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer, on the day, 2 days after Valentine's Day. So, yep. So is the 15th side piece day? I'm just saying. Here's Street Boy. Oh, Robert Duvall. He said, no can do, Sal. Take him out back and shoot him. So I have one of those shelves that holds my keyboard, and all of the little screws came out of it. So I have to go find some little screws so I can put it back together, because every time I touch it, it's going to fall in my lap or on the floor. So that's that there. Anyway, feel free to talk amongst yourselves. Don't mind me sitting here. We're streaming on Facebook. We're also streaming on Twitch and YouTube, all at the same time, thanks to Restream. Yep, thanks to the Restream there. Uh-oh. And open.
Favorite slow jams from back in the day with Greer on Bedtime Stories.
There we go. Take that thing out. Lady G. Lady G's watching me on YouTube, by the way. And there was her two hits from Dream Boy. That's the name of the group. Sound like they were kind of copying Prince a little bit. Yeah, I'm lying here waiting, my dear. Okay. That's called Don't Go right here on Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. Hello to Lady G, who's watching me right now on YouTube. Thank you so much. I think we talked you up. So she said she couldn't find me on Facebook. I'm like, I'm where I'm always in the same place. At least that's what I thought. But anyway, moving right along, this is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed, but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. Hoping you and yours had a great Valentine's Day. For those of you who do celebrate it, from what I hear, Valentine's Day is for the ladies and Sweetest Day is for the fellas. But take that any way you want. All right? Cool. I got the pleasure of spending part of my Sunday evening with the legendary group called the Manhattans. Gerald Austin, Brother Troy, and Brother Lawrence. Can't remember their last names, but Gerald Austin is 74 years old and he doesn't look it. He doesn't move it. He doesn't act it. So that's cool because he's next to these younger guys, but they are a fantastic group. And later on in foreplay, that is, we're going to celebrate their legacy right here on Bedtime Stories. But right now, here's a song that I mentioned to him. I asked the group, I said, what's one of your favorite songs? So this is, this is my turn, right? And I said, that's not part of the show. And this song, oh my, try not to get cut off. I thought Restream would be a better alternative, but they cut people off on Facebook. So, but it's cool. So, since I have you all as a captive audience here, I will ask you what do you think about dating sites? They have plenty of them. I mean, once you go to Facebook and put in, you know, that you're sad, that you're single, a dozen of them just pop up all at once. I'm like, okay, I see where we're going with this. So what do you think about it? Should you just meet somebody on your own, just maybe in the grocery store or wherever, or go to these dating sites? So I'm of a certain age. I guess I can just go to any senior home and just, if I wait long enough, somebody will come up to me and say, "Hey, Sonny, are you my ride?" So it is what it is. So, like Luther said, sometimes you just have to wait for love. Sometimes love takes a long time. So, so that's it. Sometimes you just have to wait for love. Love will find you, I guess. So, like I said, there's a nursing home up the street. I'll just stand outside and wait. Somebody will, come up to me. That's it. Hey, Shani, are you my ride? Yeah, I'm your ride. Yeah. People are always saying, "How come you don't date women your own age?" I'm like, gee, that's a novel idea. I thought about that. Since the first two marriages didn't work out, I guess, yeah, marry somebody my own age. Is that really the answer? Is that really it? Like, okay. Kevin Brooks, what's going on, sir? Welcome to the chat line or the chat box or the chat whatever chat page. So, how was the weather down in Atlanta today? It was almost 70 degrees here in Chicago. I was like, no. And as much as I wanted to go out, I said no. Mm-mm. I wanted to go outside. I want to go outside. If anything, just to stand on the porch, you know. But I was like, nah, I'm not even gonna tease myself. So Lady G says, take care and keep your head up. Okay. So I'm on this dating site. They said, well, pretty girls talk to you. It's no more than TikTok. It just has women on it, just strictly women. And most of them are younger women. As soon as you go to their page, there is some rap music playing on their page. So 64, yep. But yeah. Woo. Dating at my age, I don't know. I doubt it. And then on Facebook, they have what is it, chubby beauties or something like that. I forgot what they call it. And they show this one woman, and my thing is, it's not real. It's AI because you can tell by the way she's moving. It's like, no, this is a cartoon. And of course, I posted, I'm like, if you were only real, excuse me, if you were only real. So that would be so nice. I mean, they are beautiful, but when you tap on their page, there's that music just I'm like, oh Lord, I can't do that. So I guess I'm done. Yep, I guess I am done. Two in a row from the Manhattans. That's not part of the show. And Men Cry Too. I guess that describes my weekend. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. That's not part of the show. Duran said, you said a friend introduced you to the song. Actually, my first wife's um, father in law, he introduced me to that song. He's like, you know who this is? And then I heard Gerald singing. I said, yeah, it's the Manhattans. Yeah. But I didn't, it was an album cut. So I didn't know if it was a single or not. But I fell in love with the song. And that's it. That's not part of the show. The Manhattans, Men Cry Too before that. And this from Dre T. Who did it best? We're going to have to find out. This is I Just Want to Stop, originally done by Gino Vanelli. Yep, my first wife's stepfather, he was into music. I bet you I got one you don't know. I'm like, okay. He didn't know me at the time, so I was like, okay. Yep. It's like, what do they call them? It's like every time, you put something on Facebook, then 20 things pop up. I'm looking for a speaker stand. You have American Music Supply. You have uh, what's it? Radio Shack. Um, Guitar Center. I mean, just a whole bunch of places. We have the lowest deals, and of course, Marketplace. So, Lady G said, "I'm sure there's a nice lady out there just for you. So don't give up." I give up. I'm throwing in the towel and the face cloth too. I'm just like can't. I just back in the day, I wasn't nothing nice. I had like Bernie Mac said, I had it by the pound. You know, had it by the pound. There were just they were just standing in line. You know, I had a different woman every night, and they better not come on a night that they're not scheduled. So they'll be standing on the porch. You know, so I guess I've run out. That's it. I've run out of women. What's that song? Running Out of Love by yeah, Running Out of Love or Running Out of Lies by Johnny Taylor. Now that's it. It's cool. It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. So guess I'll go out and get me some cats. I'll be the cat man, and that's it. I'm done. Just done. I don't think that my heart can take anymore. So that's it. I am done. I am so done. I think this Valentine's Day would have taken me out, you know, maybe a few years ago, but uh, they say people can die of a broken heart. And I didn't want to believe that. Like, die of a broken heart? I'm like, really? And I was always that person to tell them to hang in there. It gets greater later. It's going to be it's going to get better. So now I'm looking in the mirror and telling myself that it's going to get better. Hang in there. It ain't over till the fat lady sings. A fat lady standing in the corner right now. The original and the remake. Gino Vanelli, I Just Want to Stop, and Dre T, his version of I Just Want to Stop. He puts a little bit more soul in his. It is your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer, and I was talking offline about these dating services. There are a whole bunch of them. Just as soon as you say that, you're single on Facebook, like 20 dating sites just pop up out of nowhere. I'm like, oh, they must have heard me. Or if I'm looking for a piece of equipment, you know, it'll just pop up. Yeah, oh, you can get it from Guitar Center, or you can get it off of Marketplace, or you can get it from what is it, American Musical Audio, whatever supply. I'm just plugging all these guys, but it's for sure. You put in something and then 20 things pop up. What do they call it? Biorhythm or something like that? Anyway, hello to Kevin Brooks. Thank you for checking in all the way from Atlanta. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. It is your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer, and I was saying that I was on different dating sites. I'm like, and there's nothing out there. There is nothing out there. Now that I'm a senior, the only thing I have to look forward to is senior housing. That's about it. We can have wheelchair races up and down the street and stuff. They said sometimes you have to wait for love. I don't know. I don't have much time left. Help me out, Luther. This is Bedtime Stories. You're just having a dry spell. Wait until summer. Yeah, right. Nope. It ain't going to happen. It's just not. And that's okay. You know, I had a good run. I had a good run. Oh, I'm back. You don't know what the Lord has in store for you. It's like it's like I've been. It's like dangling the carrot in front of my nose. Mm. Wait for love. These dating sites bred a lot of opportunists. Be careful. Plenty of them are chameleons. Often, you don't have to date because God is protecting you from these plotters on some of these dating websites. Yeah. Did I watch Tyler Perry's? No, I haven't seen it yet. People are, they have different opinions about it. I will watch it probably this weekend since I'm not doing it, or probably later on tonight when I get off the air this morning. There. So thank you, Lady G. Just trying to give me some words of encouragement, and I appreciate that. But when you think that you, I'm like, man, I don't think I can get any better than this. You know, there's always something, you know, something that stops you. There's always what can I say? Always I don't want to say flaw, but that's the only word I can come up with. It's always something, you know. I dated this young lady a few years ago. Beautiful lady, short, light skin, pretty hair, hands. Her feet were okay. She had that bunion thing going on, but you know, but they were little, so she didn't have the old lady feet. But thought she had it on the ball, but once again, I was fooled. I'm like, damn, so close, so close. You know, and I'm not looking for perfection. I'm just looking for someone who's perfect for me, and that's it. You know, and if that's perfection, and if that's being shallow or whatever, then so be it. But it's like so close to everything that I was looking for in a woman. So, but yeah, like you said, Kevin, uh, these these dating sites is not what it is. These women are trying to get paid. Can you send me some money? No, I can't send you no money. I ain't got no money to send you. You know, can you send me some money? Will you send me some money? I'm like, I can't do it. No. They say old men got money. Y'all got the pensions and everything else. I'm like, lady, no, 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 no. I'm not sending you no money. No money here. That is Mr. Lenny Williams, who just had a birthday, along with Kenny G. And don't make me wait for love, at least not too long. You know, don't make me wait too long. Good Lord, I want to be alive to enjoy it. I'm just saying. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories with Phil Perry. He's back. Whew, good God. Phil Perry, is it you knocking on my door? Gee, I hope so. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed, but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. Hello once again to Kevin Brooks, Deron Williams, Lady G, and Barbara Jean. Lady G's trying to give me some words of wisdom, and I appreciate your words of wisdom. And anybody else has got some words of wisdom to give me. Anyway, back with more of the greatest love songs of all time here on Bedtime Stories. We're WOSD Radio, DB Chicago, WCHI Biggs Radio, Chicago, WRLN Radio, a Ray Neal media station, WBOE, the best of everything, and My Jam Radio.
Seminar in South Bend, Indiana, hosted by Dinah Biggs and the entire Biggs Radio Chicago team at the VFW Post 360, 1307 East Jefferson Boulevard in Mishawaka, Indiana. It's $20 in advance, $25 at the door. Special guest performances, cash bar at 8 p.m. For vendor, artist, sponsorship, or banner submissions, please contact Biggs Radio, 773-462-4447. Or just keep listening to Biggs Radio Chicago. This is not a contest. It's for opportunities. The Biggs Radio Chicago Music Seminar in South Bend, Indiana, Saturday, March 21st at 3 p.m. Hosted by Dinah Biggs and the team from Biggs Radio Chicago at the VFW Post 360, 1307 East Jefferson Boulevard in Mishawaka, Indiana. Sponsored by Brandon Delp, U.S. Public Adjusters, Biggs Radio Chicago, WOSDRadio.com, Daryl Gray Productions, and the Salvation Army. Striving and Surviving Cancer Foundation presents Lonnie G. I'm gonna leave. Celebrating 50 years of music. Hey, Mr. DJ, for me. Saturday, March 21st at the Gorton Center, 400 East Illinois Road in Lake Forest, Illinois, with special guests Audrey Ford, Ma Ray, Quiana Jones, and many more. Limited VIP tickets available at the box office or online at www.gortoncenter.org. It's Ronnie G, celebrating 50 years of music, Saturday, March 21st at the Gorton Center, 400 East Illinois Road in Lake Forest, Illinois. Doors open at 6 p.m. Showtime at 7 p.m. It's Ronnie G. Sponsored by Striving and Surviving Cancer Foundation. If you're into Southern Soul, then you gotta listen to this one. Born Thomas Melvin, but better known as the Mailman, and his new hit, Thank You. From the bottom of my heart, baby, I just wanna say thank you. He puts the soul in Southern Soul, and he always delivers. The Mailman and Thank You. Available on all download platforms and heard exclusively on WOSDRadio.com.
And the Mailman did his thing on Saturday, along with Latanya Hughes out in Park Forest. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He did the best Teddy Pendergrass I've heard in a long time. Sorry, Joe Barr. Anyway, it's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. Hello to Henry Cooper. Thank you for checking in on Facebook, as well as Kevin Brooks and Deron Williams. Here's Atlantic Star. Am I dreaming? I guess I was. It's kind of like that episode of, or that whole season of Dallas. I dreamed all of that, right? This is Bedtime Stories. Anywho, for me. I know you all are like, cut it out. You'll be talking about a new girl in a few months. Soon as the weather breaks, baby. Yeah, right. Soon as the weather breaks, I'm headed to the gym. Yep, I'm headed to the gym. Get myself back in shape. And not round. I don't I don't mean round. I can't. Okay. Radiocaster. Mm-mm. Good night. All right, let's try to do what she wants me to do, even though I can't. But that's okay. I think that did it. I hope. Mm-mm. Mm.
Really good coming over the airway. And I'm really glad you played it with the original. Freak.
Henry Cooper, what's going on? How was your Valentine's Day with your sweetheart? Am I dreaming? Kimberly Patterson, good evening. How are you? Kimberly said, I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. And I see why now. I, I hey, me either. I think this was my last rodeo, my last go round. I believe I am done. Yep, I think I'm done, guys. The dating game was fun. I'm okay today because it's over with. I I text one person. I said 6 more minutes of Valentine's Day and it's over with. So it's over with. On to the next one. On to the next one. Yeah, I think I think I'm done. Hey Stephanie, still celebrating your birthday? That's got to be cool to have your birthday right around Valentine's Day. That's got to be cool. That is if you're in a relationship. If you're not, then then it's not so cool. It's kind of like my birthday being around Christmas. It's like people assume that I get double gifts. I get one gift, one, and that's it. One and done. I don't even think about it. I was too busy spoiling myself. Well, that's wonderful. I couldn't even do that. I just kept busy. You know, I went to I went to church. I went to interview the Manhattans. I went to a concert. I left the concert and went to a house music party. So I guess I tried to keep myself busy so that I couldn't think about it. So yeah, like Lady G said earlier, she said, summertime's coming up. and things will change. I'm like, yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right. I'm like, I'll see it when I see it. I'll see it to believe it. But right now, mm-mm. Yep, I think I'm done with the whole dating game. That whole dating thing, man. You know, things get greater later. Sweetheart, I'm 65 years old. I don't have later. I have now. There is no later for me. It's done. I've been married twice. Two failed marriages. I'm done. There is nothing left. That's cute when you're talking to someone who's around your age. But 65 is the new 55. Yeah, okay. Right. Boom, 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 boom. Two in a row from Atlantic Star. That is Send for Me right here on Bedtime Stories. Hello to Stephanie God's Child and to uh, Kimberly Patterson from Biggs Radio Chicago. Thank you for being on my Facebook Live and for the words of encouragement. Stephanie said 65 is the new 55. Yeah, right. Tell that to the 45-year-old. But anyway, it's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. I'm not even going to talk about it tonight. I'm going to try to get through this night without even, breaking down. I got through the weekend without breaking down. I just I just stayed broke. I didn't I I just cried the whole weekend, which made it very difficult to drive, trust me. Especially when I was on my way to Park Forest. I'm like, I used to live out here and I had a woman. The lady at the gas station said, do you have a rewards card? I said, no, but she did. I said, I used to live out here a long time ago. She said, oh, you escaped. I wasn't trying to. I was trying to stay. Here's two in a row, same song, different artists. Here's Manhattan Transfer and the original version of Mystery on Bedtime Stories. You still young and still got it, still have a chance for love. Speak it into existence. Yeah, right. No, sweetheart, I'm not a pessimist. I'm a realist. You know, you know. I know when I'm defeated. I know when to throw in the towel. I just didn't think it would be this soon. I really didn't. I guess it is what it is. So, yep, it is what it is. I am not that guy anymore. I guess. You know, what's that song? Don't Cry for Me, Argentina. Yeah, it's pretty much over with. You know, I know when I'm defeated. You know, I had a good run though. I had a great run. Yep, I did. I dated some of the most beautiful women. I married two of the most beautiful women, and that's it. What's that song? You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away when the dealing's done. So, yeah. Hello, Miss Hill. Thank you for joining in. I've had my fun. Yep, it's been a ball, y'all. My advice to you all who have spouses or mates, side pieces, whatever, hold on, hold on, hold on to them. Yep, it was a good run. You still young and got it. Obviously not. Some people don't think so. They're like, go sit your old butt down somewhere. Old player. But you know, it's cool. You know, please don't feel sorry for me. I know you already don't, but you know, I'm just saying. Yeah, don't feel sorry for me. Yep, we were. Me and Kevin Jones was talking about the good times on Sunday night. The good times, man. Those were some good times. I'm like, damn, those were some good times. Like the song said, good times they never last forever. That was Garland Green. Yep, those long walks on the beach and you know, kissing in the dark, all that stuff. Making out in the back seat of the car. Mm-mm. Well, thank you, Miss Hill. Thank you for having me as a nightlight in your room. Like all of all the stuff that I had planned for the weekend, I said, I'm gonna spend this money on myself. I'm gonna spend it on myself. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. You know, I like both versions of that song because I love Auntie Anita Baker. But it's like she took the song from them. I'm like, that's not your song. But Auntie said, oh, that's my song now. And she sings it in every concert. The difference between those two is Manhattan Transfer is a group, and you can hear the harmonies from the four of them. She's got background singers, but they're so down in the mix, you can't hardly hear them. They're like blending in with the orchestra or the band. Yeah. Well, that's Auntie. She she makes it about herself, and that's all right. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed, but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. Here's another who did it best. Here's Guy and their version of Learning Yearning, Yearning for Your Love, right here on Bedtime Stories. With your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Point. Yep, it's been one. Like I said earlier, it's been a good run. You know, a lot of cases I had to catch up because everybody else was doing it at like 12 years old. I'm like, not me. I was trying to hit them books. That's what I was trying to do. I was just trying to get out of school. You know, my dad used to threaten me on a regular. You gonna get my education? I was like, I mumbled under my breath. He said, "What?" Yep. Yep. Once it's over, it's over. Sherry Yvette Withers Banks. Hey, that was actually the highlight of my weekend. I got to see Sherry Yvette twice, Friday and Saturday. And you know, she's been around me for a while, so she knows that I was going through it. She knows how I felt. Am I tired from the weekend? I stayed in bed all morning just to pass the time. There's something wrong here, there can be no denying. Yep. I, I went on Sunday, Sherry, I went to like four places on Sunday. I went to church. I interviewed the Manhattans. I went to a concert out in Lansing. Came back to the city, went to a house music party. Yep. And started to go ahead and check into the motel anyway. Not the motel, but the hotel, Oaklawn Hilton. But I didn't want to waste the room by myself. So, but yeah, we had a good time. I enjoyed myself. I really did. You know, I'm I'm very fond of the older woman. Hmm, very fond of her. But yeah, I made it. I made it through. Yep, I'm muddled through anyhow. I think I was just too busy driving to even recognize, to realize that, I was by myself. My phone is blowing up. Yep, I made it. Thanks to you and your husband. To see you all together, that, reaffirmed that there is still love out there. I just have to find my own. A love of your own. There you go. Hey, AWB, love of your own. Okay. Love of your own. Yep. Love of your own. Yep. I made it. Jimmy Kimmel. Same song, different artist. Yearning for Your Love from the Gap Band and from Guy. Gap and Guy. Right here on Bedtime Stories with your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Once again, hello to Sherry Yvette Withers Banks, aka Little Whitney. She tore it up both Friday and Saturday. Friday, we were at the Robbins Nursing Home out in Robbins, Illinois, of course. And on Saturday, we were at the Alderman's senior brunch. That's where we were. And we had a great time there. She turned it out. She turned it out. When I say she turned it out, she turned it out. Alderman Coleman was very pleased. And yes. And as always, I got a chance to look at the alderwoman. That's it. Just look. Look, but don't touch. That's about it. It's like she's like a doll, But anyway, I'm gonna leave her alone. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Alfred. That's another one, boy. I'm like, ooh, if I ever get a chance, boy, mm-mm-mm. I'll get 3 jobs. I swear I will. Anyway, I'll come mop up and sweep up our office over on 63rd Street. We all know that ain't going to happen, right? Here's Isaac Hayes live from the Sahara Tahoe. This is It's Too Late. Yeah, it's too late for me. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yep, I made it. And what was cool about it was the sound man was taking his equipment down right after your performance. I was like, he's like, I'm only I'm only here until 2. I'm like, oh Lord. Luckily I had my equipment in the car and it was an easy transition. It was like take one plug out, put one plug in, and that was it. Put my speakers on the stands. I was like, this is crazy. He said, I got another gig to go to. I was like, brother, I understand. And he he pulled his speakers down off the stands and that was it. And was gone. I was like, dang. And he had those subs, boy. Whoo, they were kicking. I was like, man. I'm like, can you leave the subs? No, like, okay. I know that was too much like right, yeah. I'm like, man, you know, not to take away from my speakers, but he had the subs, like, he had the double bass coming out of there. I was like, okay. So I was like, dang, don't take the speakers now. You got to take them now. Okay. I was like, doggone it. Like, don't you have another set of equipment? I guess not. Oh, well. Maybe next time. I mean, I have my own, subwoofers, but they're in storage. And I didn't know if I was supposed to bring them or not. The older woman did not convey that to me, so I didn't know what to bring. So I just brought my 2 top speakers and was able to finish the set. And that was it. Yep, it still worked. It still worked. Yep, it worked out. So they still had music as they were cleaning up and walking out. They never knew that we had switched speakers. So that was it. Can't hide it. I just can't fake it. Yep, everything worked out just fine. What's love do? Oh, and by the way, Sherry, I had a surprise from this guy named Cliff Curry. He's one of the original members of the Notations, and he brought me some money. I was like, wow. Hey, Pam. Thank you. Thank you for checking in. You be careful out there, Pam. I'm sure you encountered a few nuts on Valentine's weekend. Mm-mm-mm. Same song, different artists. The Stylistics, and It's Too Late. Before that, Isaac Hayes, live from the Sahara Tahoe, and It's Too Late. Right here on Bedtime Stories with your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer, saying hello to Pamela Hawkins, who is my Lyft driver and my friend too. She said, I said, you know, how was the Valentine's weekend? She said, I took a lot of couples to bougie restaurants. I know that's right. I had plans to go to Cooper's Hawk, but I'd be damned if I was going to sit in Cooper's Hawk by myself. It was going to be from Cooper's Hawk to the concert to the Oaklawn Hilton. So that didn't work. So Cooper's Hawk and the Hilton were out. And I had the money too. I did. And I was willing to spend it, but I'm going to spend it on myself. and I'm going to start spending it on myself from now on. That's it. There was a nice gentleman who brought me a donation on Saturday. I couldn't believe it. It was Cliff Curry from this group, The Notations. Thank you, Cliff. I really appreciate it. He came all the way from wherever he was to bring me a donation, and I almost fell out. I said, "Thank you, Cliff. Thank you so much." So that was my Valentine's Day. Here are the notations, and oh, honey. Boom, 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 boom. Mm-mm. Yep. Oaklawn Hilton, Cooper's Hawk. That would have been a great Valentine's Day. Dinner at Cooper's Hawk, couple of bottles of wine, take him to the Oaklawn Hilton, and just drink them up. So none of that happened. I just kept on, kept on going. Oh, to the bougie restaurants. Yeah, too bad. Do, do, do. Pew, pew. Talking out of my head. Mhm. Still here. Once again, thank you to Cliff Curry. Thank you for the donation. I really appreciate it. That's, of course, the notations, and I'm still here. Well, I'm still here until midnight, Central Standard Time, of course, with bedtime stories. Here's a song that Richard Peggy used to play like early in the morning before he would get off the air by the Croom Brothers on the VJ label. I found a stereo version. This is It's You That I Love. Mm. It's you. Now that's a love song right there. Plain and simple. The Kroon Brothers, and it's you that I love right here on Bedtime Stories. We're WOSD Radio DB Chicago, WCHI Biggs Radio Chicago, WRLN Radio, a Ray Neal media station. Also, if that weren't enough, WBOE and My Jam Radio. This is Bedtime Stories, and Foreplay is next.
I just called to congratulate you on your career. I know the road is rough. It's going to be tough.
I just love innovation. I love things that can take what I've been doing for 30.
And tell them you heard about it on, I was jumping the gun there. And tell them you heard about it here on WOSD Radio, Biggs Radio, My Jam Radio, WBOE, and of course, Ray Neal Media. I'm just discombobulated tonight. Please forgive me. This group hails from New Jersey, except for the lead singer. He's from South Carolina. He joined the group after the first lead singer fell ill, and he jumped into the group. And he is responsible for, I guess, a string of hits from 1974 all the way to the late 70s. And then, of course, my buddy, Mr. Gerald Austin, which I got a chance to spend some time with him on Sunday and interview the whole group. Man, I wanted to ask him the same question that I asked Ron Isley. Like, do you realize how many children were born off of your music? And I'm sure I'm sure he couldn't count. But ladies and gentlemen, tonight in Foreplay, we feature the music of the Mighty Manhattans here on Bedtime Stories.
Hello, my name is Spike. I was born in Atlanta, Georgia. Great hospital. And I'm a guest. Check it out. Hello, my name is... www.rnl1450.com, donde tocamos solamente éxitos. Hágame favor, comparte este video, dígale a sus amigos. El programa es familiar, es musical. No hablamos nada extraño, simplemente las cosas reales.
Mm-hmm. Drink lots of water, ladies and gentlemen. Drink lots of water. That's all I can tell you. Drink plenty of water. Mm, mm. Miss you. Sense of distance. Am I losing you? Do it to me once again. Goodbye. Wrapping up foreplay on the Manhattans. That is Kiss and Say Goodbye for KP. I had a chance to interview them on Sunday, and I went around the table. I asked each one of them, what's your favorite Manhattan song that you like singing? Lawrence said, I like Shining Star. I said, why? He said, because of the bass line. And I just found out that the bass line was played by Paul Richmond. And this song could have gone either way. It could have been R&B, it could have been country, but it went all the way to number one. The Manhattans, co-written by my good friend, Mr. Paul Richmond. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Next to each other.
Thank you. It's roast beef, right?
No, but I can show you.
Wait, what?
Wait. You have cheese sticks with no cheese?
Yep, that's me.
I'm trying to see your cheese stick.
Wait, what?
What?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Hi there, we have a curbside pickup.
Yep, that's me.
Wish you could pick me up.
Huh?
Huh?
What?
Hi. Pink drink, extra strawberries.
Yep, that's me.
Here you go.
Thank you.
It's not the only thing that's pink.
Wait, what?
What?
Huh?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
What? You started to order the quarter pounder?
I did.
I got something you can have.
Wait, what?
What?
Huh?
Huh?
What?
We have cheese sticks with no cheese?
Yep, that's me.
Yeah, I'm trying to see your cheese stick.
Wait, what?
What?
Huh?
Did you have the soft taco?
I did.
Trying to see my taco?
Wait, what?
What?
Huh?
Huh? You have the plain cheese pizza with extra pepperonis?
Yep.
Trying to see my pepperonis?
Huh?
Huh?
What?
What? You have the plain cheese pizza with extra pepperonis?
Yep, that's me.
Trying to see my pepperonis?
Huh? What?
Here's your sandwich, sir.
Thank you. It's roast beef, right?
No, but I can show you.
Wait, what?
What?
You, I love you so freaking much. Look, you know what? You deserve a fucking follow from here. Like, go get this rock about y'all. It's
No. Paul Richmond wrote that for his then girlfriend. And what happened? He ended up marrying her. I was like, wow, Yolanda, you got a good man there. He can write songs to you and make you stay. I write stuff and they go away. Anyway, it's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed, but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. People don't like it when you're upset, when you're down and out. They want to hear you chipper all the time. Well, I think by Wednesday I'll be chipper again. Okay. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Come on, Howard Hewitt. Just got to find a love of my own.
Thank you, Pastor.
Why was the pastor here? And what's that?
He left you for gifts for the kids.
Stop lying, you. Ah!
Thank you, Pastor.
Why was the pastor here? And what's that?
He left you for gifts for the kids.
Stop lying, you. Ah!
Thank you, Pastor.
From the album Soul Searching. That is AWB, The Average White Band, and Love of Your Own here on Bedtime Stories. As we wind down, we got about 15 more minutes left. So, as always, I'm going to make the best of it, and I'm always going to say thank you so much for listening. You could have been anywhere else, but you're listening to me, and I really appreciate you guys. Don't forget to share the video if you're watching me on Facebook, and don't forget to tell your friends about these fine radio stations that allow me to do this show each and every night. Well, not each and every night, but Monday through Thursday. And I really appreciate you guys as well. We just heard from Howard Hewitt before AWB, and now Howard Hewitt along with Shalimar. This is for the lover in you on Bedtime Stories.
just want to take you out and show you. There were times during the Super Bowl when Bad Bunny looked in the camera but didn't say anything. Filing your taxes for free. Oh, girl, I'm so tired of you about your mother. It broke my heart to hear that she had died. Yeah, she died doing 69 with two dudes, and she swallowed one of them. I told her to stop doing that shit at the age of 86 years old. Yeah, yeah. Who the hell is this? Oh, that's my man. I'm saying. Hi, I'm BJ. Nice to meet you. Wait a damn minute. Now, his name is DJ. He don't want no damn DJ. Back up, oh. Always looking for something to jump off the face. Get off me. Sit down.
Of course, they're known for their funk music. Get the funk out of my face. Strawberry Letter 23. Um, songs like that. Stomp. But they did that one on the Light Up the Night album. It's all about the heaven from the brothers Johnson, George and Lewis, who used to be a part of Billy Preston's band. They were known as the God Squad. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. I got one more song to play. One more. Make it a good one. Hold on. I don't want to play that one. No. I don't want to play that one either. I'm gonna play this one. This ought to do it. Isley Brothers featuring Renee. I'm sorry, Angela Winbush. Trying to make trying to make Renee a dude, a girl. Anyway, never mind. Here's Come My Way from the Isley Brothers right here on Bedtime Stories. You can tell this is a live show, right? Mm.
I want you to imagine you get a call.
Good God. I love the Isley Brothers too. As always, thank you for staying up with me. You could have been anywhere else, but you hung with me all this time. I appreciate it. That's going to do it for me, Al Greer. Till next time. Oh, I got to say good nights. Good night to Miss Hill, to Barbara Jean, to Pamela Hawkins, Sherry Yvette Withers Banks, Kimberly Patterson, Stephanie Gottschall, Henry Cooper, Kevin Brooks, Deron Williams, and Lady G. Now, till next time, blue skies, green lights, and peace. 99, guys.